Yeah.
I'm not going to let you guys waste these people's time. Let's get this show on the road. I'm a strong, independent woman ready to take this on.
Where's Burgundy?
I'm ready to rock.
There's Champ is here.
We don't need him.
Oh,
We don't need him.
If he's not here, there's only one place he can be. He must be at the bar. I'll go get him.
Big Brick. I'm still ready to rock.
If Burgundy is in the house, I'd really prefer to go with him.
He's only 4 or 5 in, so he should be good.
I have arrived.
All right, my man. My man.
Hey, Mike, good to see you. All right. I am gonna do the thing that God put me on this earth to do. Have salon quality hair and read the news.
So nice of you to finally show up, Burgundy. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Karina Corningstone, here to tell you what's going on today in America's finest city. KCSD Channel 4 News is live in the flesh at Admiral Baker Clubhouse as we celebrate the Kiwanis Club of San Diego's annual awards ceremony and officer installation. Now let's pass the mic over to the MVP of the enterprise, President Mike Boland.
Okay. Thank you. I will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. If you all would please stand and place your right hand over your heart and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for you. For all. For you, Ron Burgundy. It's for you.
Next up, our very own KCSD Channel 4 News field reporter, Justin Fantana, is here to give us an inspiring invocation. Fantana, take it away.
Thank you. This food, please bow your head. This food we bless to stand the test of great cooks we have known. Let your palate be the mallet and keep any unpleasant comments for your ride back. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, boy.
I'm not about that.
Thank you, Fantana. You may all be seated. Mr. Burgundy, I know that you dabble in jazz flute,
I
so
do.
I arranged for a special guest to do a brief performance.
Such an amazing talent. Lizzo added 3 Grammys to her trophy shelf this year. Of course, I'm one of the trophies on her shelf as well. I mean, I really don't know. I meant to shave this morning. There we go. Quick shave. I really don't know how to put this, but it's kind of a big deal. Really important. People know me. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany. I know you were impressed this morning.
Not in the slightest, Burgundy. Now, can we get back to our breaking news? It is my great honor to reintroduce the soon-to-be back-to-back 2-time Kiwanis president, past laurels for leaders president, and heir to the forever-loved previous Kiwani Bruce Boland. President Boland, congratulations on successfully navigating your ship through the treacherous waters of 2020, 2021. Please enlighten us on the highlights of your historic year.
Thank you, Ms. Corningstone. Great to see everyone here at Admiral Baker. I would say in terms of a recap word, it would be proud. I'm proud of the work we did together with community impact grants. We, I think in total, provided over $125,000 through our great foundation and to some 15 organizations, many of which it was the first time recipient. I'm proud of our collaboration with our division clubs and Gary Trishman, our outgoing division governor, lieutenant governor is with us here today. Everyone, round of applause for Gary. Notably, we joined Benita and others in grant giving to our local Jacob Cushman Food Bank. And I'm proud of the consistency with which we met during this pandemic. Through the pandemic, we were able to accomplish good business and governance, even though we were online for much of that. And we also found opportunities to socialize. And thank you, Karina, because you really kept our club together with trivia nights and things of that nature. And we were still able to give a significant support to our community and needy children and families. I'm proud of our members for supporting each other through this time and for having what my mom refers to, and by the way, my mother, Elaine, is here. For what my mother refers to as patience and perseverance in knowing that this will end and we will have better times to come. I'm really looking forward to that. And lastly, thank you all for supporting me during this year of my presidency. I couldn't have done it without you, and all of you came together in support, and you're all volunteers. I very much appreciate the work that you do for the club, and thank you.
As you may remember, last year at our award show, the mayor proclaimed September 21st, 2020 as our Kiwanis Club Centennial Day. And speaking of mayors, we have a new mayor in town for the Kiwanis Club Foundation and Washington Lincoln Laurels for Leaders. Let's give a warm welcome to the new Operations Administrator, Judith Eisenberg.
Welcome, Judith. You know, for some reason, people don't take me very seriously most of the time, but I am very sincere when about what I'm about to say, that I speak for the entire organization. We feel very lucky, Judith, to have you and to have found you. We're looking forward to your contributions to Kiwanis, our foundation, and Laurels for Leaders. And I do apologize in advance on behalf of the many members who need some extra hand-holding with menial tasks. I would encourage the board to grant Judith full privileges to find members at will and corporal punishment when necessary. This Kiwanis Club is about to celebrate some amazing members here, and we're going to do some awards, birthday celebrations, and recognitions. Just remember, you're all going to have an opportunity later when you can raise a glass of scotch to great Kiwanians while donating a few of the dollars from your wallet.
All right.
Oh, look at this. This just in. That's right. If you'll see by the screen here, 4 prominent Kiwanis members are celebrating their birthdays with us this month, or already have: Tom Bauer, Claire Lebeau, Carl Nettleton, and Jim Floros. Do we have any of them here today? Oh, Carl, Mr. Nettleton, looking stylish today. What do you have to say for yourself, sir?
The glow in the room was just more than I
Mr. Burgundy's glowing.
I can appreciate that.
You know what you don't know is this is a very outstanding occasion. When I did the math of my age and the number of years in Kiwanis, it's going to be 99. Wow.
Wow.
So I got $99 for it and $1 for the dinner number.
All right. All right. Don't sit down. Don't sit down, Carl. Carl, don't sit down, because we have to officially present you with your 2020 Distinguished Service Award. We have our field reporter taking our pictures today.
We did this virtually last year, so we need to give you the actual award.
Get in there, Burgundy.
Get in there, get in there. Look sharp. And Carl, your future's so bright, you gotta wear shades. I love it. All right, we got it.
All right. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you, guys.
Is it just you, or is it a little warm
It's
here?
real warm in here. I'm having a little hard time concentrating. Not gonna lie. Woo!
Let's not breathe well.
Is that corduroy?
All right.
Something.
Let's enter the award ceremony portion of our show. We'll begin with our Legions of Honor. These are given to any members that have served over 25 years to Kiwanis. Quite an accomplishment to be committed to selflessly giving of your time for that long. First off, We have our die-hard socialite, pro sailor, language connoisseur, adventure enthusiast, Sean McCardle. He is celebrating 31 years as a member, and he did not receive the recognition he deserved for his 30th year. So here's a chance to give it up for Sean. Sean is the proud father of 3 beautiful girls and a plethora of grandbabies scattered across the globe. You can count on him to give you the world's best tour of any ship in the harbor. His knowledge is as deep as the ocean and his love as vast as the sea. Sean has 100% attendance at our Kiwanis socials and makes a real mean Sean team. He's a true Kiwanian, and we couldn't be more thankful to be recognizing his 31 years of service. Round of applause for Sean. All right. Woo! I should have taken that.
Protective wrapper.
Yeah. Wait, you take it? You want to smile? Oh, you got some food on your face. There you go.
There we go. Big smiles and 1, 2. There you go.
All right. You're doubled up now. All right. Yeah,
Awesome.
all right. Woo! Another
All right.
round of applause.
No, you will not hear anything from me today, other than it's great to see old familiar faces again after this long hiatus. So another year goes by.
Let's get Santana up here. I think you have some business to do.
I got a lot of business. Where do you want to start?
I think we should start with another Legion of Honor.
Really?
50 years.
50 years?
50 years, can you believe that?
No one here is long enough to be 50 years. Oh, well, there is one. Hold on. Oh, there was a bell.
I got it. Must have started at 10.
Okay. This gentleman that we're going to honor today for 50 years in Kiwanis is actually someone I've had the opportunity to know personally for nearly 20 years. There's few people here, I'm sure, that remember 50 years ago, let alone 5 years ago. But I know that this person in particular, Jim Melvin, who's with us today, is who we're honoring. It's come all the way originally from Michigan, and it's been involved in many non-for-profit and charity organizations throughout the community. The San Diego Automotive Museum, as well as the Air and Space Museum in Balboa Park, been heavily involved in over the years. He's been on the membership committee for the club and has given a lot of his time and efforts for good in this community. So I think it's only appropriate that we honor him today for his 50 years of commitment. And I'm very honored to be the person to make the introduction. So Jim, get up here. Come on. I think the Navy SEALs, they don't put the backing on the pin. We just push it in, right? Isn't that
Just
what
like
we do?
MCRD, huh?
I don't think that's how we do it. So,
Thank you, John.
Hey guys, come. Great. But Jim, there's more.
There's more?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
We have a Distinguished Service Award to present you for all of your help with
Get
our
in there,
club,
get in.
with membership and everything. We are so happy to have you be a member of this club.
Oh, thank you.
all right, ready? 1, 2, Burgundy. Burgundy. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank
Give it up for Jim.
Do I get a red coat like that too?
60.
60.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have one in your
Oh, wait, and then we'll have you actually introduce our next recipient if you're up and want to do it.
Yes, yes. Let me get my note.
Okay,
Thank you.
50 years. Wow.
Good.
wow.
I'll be at the bar. Come get me.
All right, thanks, man. Just a twinkle in your father's eyes 50 years ago in this corning stone. It's a long time.
Richard, my father, I hear those words.
You gotta talk louder.
Oh, God.
Can you
I need
hear us in the
I need
back?
a microphone.
I know, wow, I'm shocked. All right, how's everybody feeling out there?
All right.
Nice and toasty.
Hey,
It's hot here.
We're feeling out fire. It is summer in San Diego today. Can't wait for that weather report.
Yeah, it's on. Thank goodness I don't really have this much hair. Okay, yeah, sure.
Poor Belle.
Well, this is really a special honor for me to be really recognized, but also to recognize. Can you hear me back there? Good, good. This is really special to introduce you to another distinguished service award recipient from our club. And our club has a history of trying to recognize individual members who do an outstanding job, who give more of themselves than most people would ever think of giving to any organization, nonprofit organization. They tirelessly take time and resources from their business and their family to help our club achieve its goals with the community service project we do. And I'd like to first tell you a little bit about this person. And if you would just come up here and stand by me, Mr. Glenn Holmes. In case you forget, I sponsored Glenn here a little less than 2 years ago in the club. I think it was November, December of 2019. Is that right, Glenn? Now, Glenn's in this, as you can see, we all were going to congratulate Glenn. He's a different man than what he was when he brought in. And I hope I'm not embarrassing you, Glenn, but you've lost what, 65, 70 pounds?
Yeah. Not just knowing Kiwanis.
So I can honest you right.
We really took it out.
But Glenn was born in Burgundy, California. And when he was about his early teens, him and his father, mother, and daughter, Kelly, saw the wisdom of moving out of the LA smog down here to San Diego. We moved into Del Cerro. Glenn's grandfather and father were electrical contractors and general contractors. They built several apartments here in San Diego and owned and operated them. And I asked him what was one of those, and he said, I think it was called someplace down Rosecrans where it was called the body shop or something like that. But they also built a very large apartment house up in Hillcrest.
Yeah.
They still operate that.
No, that's gone.
That's gone, okay. And his mother was an interior decorator and artist. So he comes from a very talented family. And in working with his mother, working with his dad and grandfather, that's where he developed his skill of building things and building things. And he graduated from Patrick Henry High School, and he's had a number of jobs. And it looked like nobody really wanted to keep him around because he's been a lithographer.
I get bored moving.
He was the general manager of the Artist City Store in San Diego, was in a real estate business. Century 20 was an insurance business as an agent. Worked in, now ready for this? Sean, you ready for this? He worked in the Gulf of Mexico building pipelines, oil pipelines. So he was a roughneck.
Incredible.
And
We were just building.
Yeah.
I didn't
Jack of
operate
all
it.
trades.
Yeah, so then finally he went to,
Harsh environment.
what law school did he go to?
Western State.
Western State, got his law degree, decided that's what he wanted to do.
Incredible.
And he's been practicing law here for about 20 some years,
27 years.
20 years. And he currently
I actually stuck with that one.
Currently the office manager here in San Diego for Hallstrom Block and Park, a law firm. It's the member of the San Diego Bar Association. And he's been this here and this association and that law association. I don't know, Glenn, you're all over the place here. That's great. But
Nobody sits still at my.
yeah. But he's a Corvette owner and a member of the Corvette club, him and his wife.
Yeah,
on the
Corvettes.
Corvette club, and they like to go on these tours in the backcountry, you know, and I don't know, I didn't check with the CSP if they knew him or not, but and he keeps that Corvette of his running pretty well.
We have a special handshake and we flash the CAP.
Yeah, they know what's up. Okay.
Yeah. But Glenn was recognized by our club board of directors for his contributions to the board. He's a board member himself, and became a board member. He was recognized for his outstanding talent here shortly after he joined the club and was nominated to be part of the board. He attended all the board meetings of the club, and in addition, he attended all the financial foundation board. So he's sort of done double duty when only signing up for one. Not only attending these meetings, all of our luncheon social events, his comments and suggestions have been well received by the board and the community. He's been a vital member of our club, and I just wish Glenn the very success in life and the continual development of our club, and that we can find more members like Glenn. Glenn,
Yes,
thank
Congratulations, Glenn. Really well deserved.
Got to get in there too, Karina. Come here, Tim.
Those are gross. Here. 1, 2. Burgundy, you're looking real mighty interesting. To say the least.
All right.
All right.
Now you're good.
Should I stay out of the
Round of
rest
applause for Glenn.
Okay. No, oh, you're not going.
I was just walking up here getting ready.
Heather Robinson, a local San Diego native, entered into the Kiwanis family at San Diego High through their P Club and Leeds Small School. She didn't want to give up the Kiwanis family, so she then went on to join Circle K at Grossmont College and served as service chair, vice president, and president of the club. In 2011, she became an official Kiwanian of the Downtown Club, where she officially took over reign as the youngest member. She still holds that position today. Heather is an Angel Kiwanis baby who has a deep devotion to helping others in the community. She currently serves as our SLP advisor for the newly sponsored St. Augustine Key Club. Thank you, Miss Robinson, for your 10 years of service to the club and all the other years of service to San Diego. You have earned this distinguished service award. Round of applause.
You need me now.
Santana, always in the right
Congrats,
place at the
Heather.
right time.
You guys.
Congrats, Heather.
And you all know our legendary and over-seasoned weatherman, Rick J. I mean, you have to be seasoned to get the job to do the weather report in San Diego.
You got it.
Rick, what's it like outside in our fair city
Well, as
today?
you can see, it's kind of cloudy out today. We are hoping that a little bit later, though, it's going to clear up. It was beautiful before I got in here today, but something must have happened. Now it's cloudy. We can't see anything. But we're looking for today's high to be pretty much what it was yesterday. Tomorrow's high to be pretty much what it'll be the day after that. That's the weather from here.
Brilliant, Rick. Before you go, you still having that celebrity golf tournament this year?
No, not too many guys died last year, so I won't be doing that this year.
That's a
Oh,
shame.
Rick. We gotta keep you up here.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, Rick.
You set me up.
Santana, can I have you tag in here?
Sure. But let me tell you about our friend here.
Wonderful.
Well, some of you may know him.
Yeah. You suck really bad.
May know him as David
Just
J. And when he first joined us, he was with some, he's got his mighty speaking stick. There's
Jeffco.
there's a story behind that. He was with Rady Children's Hospital when he first came to our prestigious Kiwanis Club. But then he's moved on to the director of fund development at National Conflict Resolution. But I know David as a stalwart of helping our club and foundation maintain its amazing track record and taking jobs when sometimes no one wanted them, stepping up and showing up when we needed them. And I think there's probably the people in this room that have been on boards or been in just next to David know that he is a solid man, and we're glad to have him. And so with that, you can take the speaking stick and receive your well-due reward. Thank you.
Wait, let's get you.
Wow, look at this.
Lots of plasticky stuff over there. I don't know.
Hey, didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
You got a wide enough angle on that one? Easier.
Great, let's give it up for David J.
Congratulations, Mr. J. Hey, gentlemen, Mr. J. and Santana, while we have you up here, do you want to give us just a quick update on the foundation year in review? Just the highlights, maybe any key players you want to thank for their contributions? I know you're good on your feet, Mr. Santana.
David, anytime you're ready. No, I think, you know, in all honesty, it's been an amazing year.
You had investment shares, treasurer secretary. You know, good people.
We've got an amazing crew. I think one person you're maybe alluding to that should probably be up here is someone that took the reins with the scholarship committee. Is that where you're going with this?
That's one of them. That's one of the directions. Yeah.
That's the north direction. Do you want to go south?
Sure. To the investment section.
It's okay.
Well, but then we got Chuck Day down south.
Yeah, you're picking up on this well.
Yeah. So I think we probably should recognize them at this point.
I think so, yes. The foundation, on behalf of the foundation, we really do appreciate the service that our investment chair, Chuck Day, has put into the foundation and making sure that we continue to be good stewards of the foundation's assets, as well as Steve Morris, who stepped in and was a terrific chair for our scholarship committee. One of the most important things that our foundation does year in and year out. Almost, I think, 100,000. In fact, we probably crossed. Is it fair to say we crossed 100,000? Yeah, in scholarships over the last fiscal year.
But Brian, more importantly, we haven't lost all the money in the foundation.
No, we
Should we
haven't.
mention that? I mean, that's
We haven't lost all the money in the foundation. Also good stewards of our financial
pretty good year,
resources.
really.
Callan Capital, yeah, not bad for a pandemic year. Over there at Callan Capital, we've got a representative from that acclaimed firm as well. And
He's got his luggage here, though. Is that something? He came to the meeting, literally packed, an airplane and get out of town.
And I know the aroma of cash, and it sure smelled like it.
It was weird. It was strange.
We might need to beef up our controls a little bit. All right. And of course, she's not with us right now, being a good mom at home, but Claire was a wonderful secretary as well. So we appreciate her service. Thank you, Mr. Fantana.
That's awesome.
Speaking of that scholarship, sure. I mean, the smooth flow of this newscast can't get any better right now.
Don't we have any commercial breaks that we can borrow?
It's a lot. It's a lot for you, Justin Fantana, but yeah, smooth transition, but we did have a terrific celebration.
Yeah, I was going there. You went north, I was going south. But, Steve, come on up.
Oh, nice.
Steve came to us. I think were you a camper at the YMCA or something? Was that how you joined us? You were a camper?
I'm sorry, what?
You were a camper. at YMCA.
Are we live? Is this thing live?
Let's hope not.
Got some explaining to do. So now you're no longer with the YMCA. That's correct. Now your title is ED at Shack.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah, ED.
That's right.
Executive Director.
That's what it's
Yeah,
short for,
okay,
yes.
good, 'cause there's another.
That's correct.
Okay, yes, let's go with that.
Thanks for pointing that
So
out.
congratulations on that ED title. The Shack actually is another acronym, for Fishing Action.
Yeah, it is.
But that's not for the basketball player.
No.
So that is for the surfing history and cultural heritage.
Close enough. Close enough.
Right there.
Valiant effort.
Yeah.
But their acronym, or what they like to be known as, the Smithsonian of surfing,
That's right.
right?
Very
But
cool.
unfortunately, it's not in.
It's not in San Diego.
It's in San Clemente.
It's in San Clemente.
No.
Just over the border.
I mean, we
Surfs up there.
purposely have the Marines at our northern border to keep you people out there. So somehow you got in, but welcome anyway. And the whole purpose of today is to thank you for your time and effort, service to the kids of our community, really helping foster some important scholarship money and really make some impacts on some lives. I know we've served on the committee together, so I know firsthand, the effort you put in and also the outcome that we've seen and the appreciation that flows in, which is pretty amazing to be in a position to do that, but you've done a great job with it and I appreciate your time and effort and service. So anyways, they have something.
Well, I mean, this just in, as Ms. Corningstone presents the award, just for the benefit of the audience, the William A. Dunlap Fellowship.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, officially at Kiwanis. I just picked this up, breaking news. You fit this perfectly. Deliver programs which directly benefit youth, such as Key Leader scholarships for Key Club members and college scholarship for members of the service leadership programs. Support all district student leaders in attending their board meetings, leadership training, allowing every student to participate regardless of their financial situation. Award grants to our SLPs for the administration of new service projects and provide children and families with the necessary education and resources to prevent unintentional injuries. Your work on the scholarship committee went far and above those descriptions, but we really do appreciate it, Steve. We hope you don't become a stranger and
Here's something to remember.
congratulations.
I basically said that.
Great, guys. And this is yours too.
Yeah, I did, Ron.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
And
Love it.
sorry, Ms. Cornings. As most of you have probably noticed, one of our most illustrious members, Vic Bianchini, the judge, could not be with us today. He's doing great, by the way. Recently won the national championship, I'm serious, in Atlanta for fencing for his age group for the second time, and was invited to join the world championship team in the age group for 70s, which he, despite being a bit older than that, surprisingly, is going to participate in that bracket. And it's not just his fencing career, actually wasn't his fencing career that kept him away from us today. He's on a very important case for the state of California, so we're missing him. But he is going to be back soon. Is it in front of me? Yeah, and I'm sure it won't surprise any of you that we're awarding him with the Don McKee Spirit of Kiwanis Award. So we're going to let everybody know the next meeting he's able to attend, as we'd love to have as many people in. attendance. So
You'll be at the
absolutely.
receiving end.
It is,
You'll be at the
it
receiving
will, I am very confident, even for folks that know Vic well, it is going to blow your mind, what this man has accomplished in his short 80 or so years and continues to accomplish on a daily basis. So we'll let you know, but we'd love to have you all back when he's able to. Is this being recorded, by the way? That's a secret. Let's edit that out. That's
It
a
sure
secret.
is, and it's gonna be held against you at a future date.
All right, there you go.
Well, just to wrap up our foundation business, I just need to comment that Justin Montana has been a vital part in keeping the foundation's heart beating. He's always handles absolutely everything we throw at him with a smile, and it's a lot. In all honesty, this show, nor anything for that matter, would have been possible without his assistance. He keeps Burgundy in line, which keeps me sane, and for that, I'm forever thankful. Montana, you're my MVP. Let's give him some love. And actually, I have his shameless plug, Big Patsy Canada.
You're good on your feet, Fantana, especially last minute with no warning whatsoever. All right, you all know our sports reporter champ, also known as Jay Jeffco. Jay, what's been happening in the wide world of sports in our great San Diego city?
You know, I've pretended to love these people for many, many years, but you know the truth. And I'd like to make a sports report, but you know, the way I usually get prepared for this, I have a couple of stiff drinks and then I go and burn somebody's kitchen down. And then I go skinny dipping at SeaWorld and stuff, and then I come do sports. Well, anyway, today I'm calmed down a little bit, so I want to share with you some real sports. Wednesday night was a guy named Drew Brees, and I asked Drew the question. I said, "Okay, been a lot of rumors about you buying the Chargers. You know, I'd like to talk about the Chargers today. I'd like to talk about the Padres today. I can't." So anyway, what I found out is that Drew is still dreaming about putting together a group and buying the Chargers and coming back to San Diego. He didn't say it was hopeful. He just said that is his dream now that he lives in Del Mar. His kids are going to school. So I wanted to pass that on. But I got some advice I wrote down for my co-anchor people. Is for one thing, anchor man is anchor man. It's not anchor lady. I'm a militant sexist, and it's just not right. It says it somewhere that that's not right. And secondly, I just wanted to make sure to read this that oh, I can't do this in mixed company. Well, anyway, it's just a pleasure to be here. I just got to say that I want to leave you all in a patriotic kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, Whammy!
Class action. I agree.
There you go, champ.
Where
That's
is
awesome,
World
champ.
Championship? All right. Assistant anchor lady, what else is going
Champ,
on?
this is great.
Speaking
Oh.
of champ, can I invite Gordon? Where is Gordon? Here we go. Gordon, come on up. And we have a special surprise,
We do, for Champ.
and it is.
Hey, oh.
So Champ, I have the privilege today of presenting you the George F. Hickson Award. Raise of hands, who knows who George F. Hickson is, Gary? First president in the history of Kiwanis International. So that's the legacy we're going to bestow on Champ and Buddy today, right? For those of you that don't know the Jay Jeffcoat story, we could be here all day long if I told the whole journey. It's just so incredible, but we won't, so we'll just pick out a few highlights. For those of you that don't know the backstory, Jay didn't start here in San Diego. He started out in Imperial Valley. Community service leadership was on his mantle from day one, right, Jay? Junior, we used to call it junior high school. I guess we call it middle school now, right? He was ASP president at middle school, then high school, then on to UC Santa Barbara, and proved he could do it in the beach communities as well. And then to add to his diversity, he jumped into the Navy, right? 4 years, right, Jay? 4 years in the Navy as a lawyer doing court-martial cases. Can you picture Jay doing your court martial? Not that anybody other than Fontana would want to be in it. There you go. But then he went back to Imperial Valley, back to the community he came from, was president of the Imperial Valley County Bar Association. And then, of course, he came to San Diego to play with what was then, I guess, Great Carey, Ames and Fry, right, Jay, back then in the original iteration? Yeah, which you guys all know now is the LA Piper that he retired from here not too long ago. So over the decades, you guys all know a lot of the great stuff he's done, co-chairing stuff, chairing the sports commission, chair of the Olympic president of the soccer all-star game. He served on the boards of NCRC, the United Way, Santa Barbara Alumni Association. He became a hero of mine when I saw him do something that very few people in the country have ever pulled off. As a senior partner at a senior law firm with an incredible national reputation, he negotiated an opportunity to stay as a partner and then go up to the Sidney Kimmel Cancer Center and raise funds for cancer. Just so emblematic of Jay's heart and mind combination. He's always thinking about how he can do great for the community. All in one sentence, all in one syllable. That's what Champ and Buddy are all about. But as we come to the today, Jay became a bit of a sports fan over the years. If anybody didn't know that, probably the most amazing thing for those of you that were going around, you think of him as a Padre, but his home away from home at Petco Park, it all started when he became the chairman of the Prop C committee. How many of you remember that? When Jay was out, moved into the city limits, as I recall, so that you could be the chair of the committee. Because he volunteered when he didn't even qualify. How many people do that and are so good that the mayor and everybody on the city council says, he's right, make him move. As soon as he moves, he's in. That's Jay Jeff. Seriously, a 1 in 1,000 around there. But again, he served as president of our club, of our foundation. He's been recognized with multiple awards, including the Breitbart Award for Economy and Sports in San Diego. When you think of the words economy and sports in San Diego, come up with your big 5 list. Breitbart's up there. Jay Jeffco's sitting on that list right behind it, right? He's been in San Diego Business Journal, Who's Who list, Daily Transcript, Top 10 Lawyers. I mean, I've been seeing him in the papers ever since the day that he walked into my office when I was on the phone, by the way, and just walked right into my office and patiently stood there and waited until I got off the phone and then handed me the application and said, I want you for Kiwanis. You're going to join, and recruited me to come into this very club. So thank you, Jay, for that. So with that said, Jay, I think it's time for you to come up here.
Yes.
Before I say anything else amazing about Jay, I'm going to say something about Jay that will strike with all of you. As much amazing stuff as you just heard me talk about relative to his person in the heart and the community, don't forget, in 2007, Bridge Creek Fire burnt down his house, AKA sports memorabilia man cave. Jay was out there with him and Kendra out there after their house burnt down. They were out there helping the community and helping their neighbors who didn't, in some cases, even know they were victims. That's the most emblematic thing I could possibly say about the heart and mind of this man. Burgundy. Nice.
Great.
You didn't even have to have Burgundy in your picture.
Nobody wants.
And for those of you that want to see Jay when he's not in Kiwanis, just make sure you keep your eye on the scoreboard at the Padre games, where he's now become the regular dance king of the first base side of the stadium. And there he is, as a matter of fact.
Next year, a special word to Joyce.
How'd you get that?
That was from San Diego Instagram. Oh, wait, Gordon, we needed you to stay up here. We want to hear about how Laurels for Leaders went with their first and hopefully last
By all means.
virtual luncheon.
Yes. So forget about what already happened. You already heard about what already happened, but what's gonna happen is we are gonna come back and be live again. We're going back to San Diego State, February 23rd of next year, okay? Jeremy Hirsch, first time in a lot of years that we've had a non-Kiwanian leading his presidency. And so it's on all of us, my shoulders especially, but all of our shoulders to buoy Jeremy and have a heck of a great event. And we ambitiously budgeted, the board budgeted to increase the stipend back up from $250 to $300, which means it's now not only on all of your shoulders, it's on all of your wallets as well. So you're gonna be looking for emails from Judith and she's gonna bug the you-know-what out of you because we're gonna allow her and enable her to do that. And if you don't respond to her, you're gonna have to get a phone call from me or one of the other board members like Chuck. Chuck will take the easy ones for those that Chuck thinks are too tough. You're gonna have me track it down. So I recommend, best practice, respond to Judith's email, join the Laurel Society and be ready to be back in the room February 23rd, sponsoring your nearest ASB president as well at lunch, okay?
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, let me get a glass of water.
Come on up. We have a new kid on the block, if you didn't know, to our club, Sunam, as she has been a member 2 months now. She's fresh, and she's our second youngest member of the club. Welcome back.
But it's really close.
Very
So,
close.
What can I say about Gordon Warner here?
Other
As
than I
just
brought you to
heard-
the club.
So Gordon Warner, as you all know, is a native San Diegan and an Aztec for Life graduate of STSU
Oh, you went-
and the Pacific Coast Graduate Banking School. Gordon currently serves as the Western U.S. Regional Private Banking Manager for U.S. Bank's Wealth Management Division, which is a mouthful, with responsibility for 15 offices over a 7-state territory. Gordon.
Prior
has-
to this morning's announcement of US Bank buying Union Bank.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Woo!
That's a whole different story, waiting to write itself out.
Gordon has been a member of our club for over 25 years. So I'm gonna put this in a different way. That is a quarter of a century.
And only thanks to Champ Jeffco,
Yeah.
standing there while I was on the phone and not willing to walk out.
So from the moment I met Gordon, I experienced his kindness, his generosity, and his authentic desire to serve our community and elevate its young people. He's always on the call for us at just in time, and it's clear how much he prioritizes us because he's always just a call or a message away. I mean, I can message him on LinkedIn and he will respond the next moment. I can ask him for a Shark Tank coach and he will have one turned around the next week. So that is something that I want to mention, that not as obviously as everyone else experiences all of his other accomplishments, this is an accomplishment that I have been, personally a part of. So I want to specifically mention that. Not only is Gordon, been board member at Just in Time for over a year, for almost a year now. He also served in regional leadership roles as advisory board chair for the San Diego Regional Economic Development Loan Fund, board chair of nonprofit microlender Axion. Is that right?
Axion.
Axion. Advisory co-chair of the Local Initiative Support Corporation San Diego affiliate, and has been obviously a past president of Washington Lincoln Laurel for years. I've personally seen the long list of all the positions and organizations that Gordon's involved in. And frankly, our club and our foundation are extremely fortunate to have Gordon be a strong, consistent presence with it. The George F. Hickson Award, which I learned about, is a way to recognize people who have contributed significantly to Kiwanis' history of generosity. There's no person more deserving of this award, and it's my absolute honor to be given the opportunity to present this award to my very own mentor, Gordon.
And who did he learn it all from? Champ Jeffco, right? Back to you, Jay.
Come in, son. Get in there.
The
Ready?
girls make the pictures better, guys.
1, 2, 3. Great.
Can we get one more?
Yeah,
Can we
one
get
more.
one
Hold on, Gordon. Hold on, Gordon.
Gordon.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Great.
And Sunam, there's more for you. even though you've only been in the club 2 months, we are going to make you official because you are already taking on roles such as doing an award.
Yes.
So today, I'm making you an official Kiwanian. No more stupid little badges I can stuck in your hair.
One, two, three.
Now,
The second youngest member of our club.
woohoo!
One more.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
You're third, right?
Remember though, if you lose that, you will be fined. So there is a contingency plan.
Congrats.
All right.
All right. Well, as we welcome our newest member to our Kiwanis family and club, we also need to note some other influential Kiwanians that have been part of the journey and that are pictured here, who have contributed significantly to the last 101 years of success. Walt Zitlau's in this picture. Some of you will recognize Junior Todd, Ed Meese, Harry Frells, John Irons, Tim O'Reilly's in there, John Kaiser, Gene Auerbach, just celebrated another birthday recently, Ethel Merriman, Corinne Lacates, Norma Trost, Charlie Coleman, Charlie Keikos.
Yes.
Here, in fact, it was actually Charlie Keikos Day here in San Diego just on Sunday. Cool. True story.
That is actually a true story. No fake news coming from Burgundy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wait, Burgundy, did you even notice that we have some VIPs in the house
Of course I
today?
noticed them. Of
Welcome
course.
back, Connie and Susie. Smile and having more women in the club. Also to note, while we're talking about influential members, we wanted to give a special attention to Priscilla Drockledge. She was prideful about being a Kiwanian and a valuable part of Worlds for Leaders and truly dedicated to leaving the world better than how she found it. Priscilla passed in June and she will be forever missed, but her legacy will live on. So just a round for Priscilla and everything she did.
We come together as communities in times of happy and during moments of crisis. For 105 years, Kiwanis clubs have been there, bringing communities together to tackle challenges and celebrate success. Today is no different. Stand with 600,000 members, doing all the little and big things it takes to help kids and communities around the world. We're your neighbors, your friends, even your family. Join us. Make a difference in your community. Make a difference for kids. Kids need Kiwanis more than ever.
Give it up for Kiwanis. Okay. Now, finally, our top story, the moment you've all been waiting for, the installation of club officers and board of directors.
Yes, and we, as award-winning newscasters, nominated, deliberated, and elected all of these officers on our own without any input from the club foundation or its members.
And here comes the fake news. But in all seriousness, beginning with the deinstallation, thank you to outgoing officers Alexander Krachevsky and Heather Robinson. Round of applause. And thank you, Gary, for transitioning Gary Knight as our club secretary into the board class of 2022. Thank you, Gary.
Now, let's get these new officers installed before they change their minds. Wait, is this right? The only new officer is welcoming back Karina Corningstone as club secretary.
Wow. You're all welcome. All right. And Burgundy, it's not just being installed today. We do have 2 new board directors coming in hot for class of 2024, Monica Ball and Justin Santana.
we do have our very own Lieutenant Governor Gary Chrisman in the house. Let's have him come up to join us to make sure we do this correctly, because Lord knows I can't be trusted with this task.
So the slate,
Oh, thank you,
or if
Karina.
you're-
You want a micro? Oh, you don't.
Oh, no, I don't need a microphone, but I need glasses.
Okay.
okay, please do not.
There we go.
Oh, you got it?
No.
Okay, so the slate for 2020, 2021 club officers and board are Mike Boland, president.
Mike.
Immediate pass, student like. Vice president, Susan Day. Club secretary. And club treasurer, Ryan Cowan. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Can we have these new members stand?
Dan, please. Please rise. All right, well, this is a very, very important time. The club will see some new direction, some old direction, but some great new members. I'm happy to be here. I love your club. We're very blessed in our division to have some great clubs, and meeting everybody has been one of the greatest things to be lieutenant governor. So Mike, consider it. You'd be a great guy to move forward. But for the moment, if you'd all raise your right hand, you solemnly and sincerely promise that you will administer the office of which you have been selected to the best of your ability and judgment in conformity with bylaws of this club. Please answer in unison.
I do.
Thank you. Myself, it's kind of funny, I'm reading a script which I'm not used to. Gary.
You're in there, Gary.
I do
Gary,
hereby
you're-
proclaim that each of you is officially installed in the office to which you have been elected. Thank you for your continued service. I know firsthand what it's like to serve a back-to-back term,
Yep.
which is wonderful. So I want to say congratulations to you guys. Continued success, new membership, and the current membership, continue what you're doing and will service the kids of the community. So thanks so much.
Thank you. But Gary, don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Since Gary did serve 2 years as our lieutenant governor and is a state class B candidate supporter, here is a fresh churros.
Aha. And unlike Glenn, I think I gained 65 pounds.
Let's give it up for Gary.
Thank you, as always.
Well, we certainly congratulate the club on convincing these officers to continue for another year. Sneaky moves. Burgundy approves.
I must say, I am very pleased to see all the powerful people on our leaderboard. Thanks again, Lieutenant Gary. Thanks again to all the people re-upping for another year. But speaking of re-upping, we need to give some major kudos to Ryan Callen. I think Burgundy may have told him a false promise that he would only have to serve 1 term as club treasurer. And I think we're going on year 5 by this point. We awarded Ryan in 2020 with a well-deserved pick for his endless service as our treasurer. And if you know a good treasurer out there, help a brother out. But Ryan, I know that your fan is a big state classy fan. Oh, I might have to give this. Can you fit this in your suitcase?
I don't know if they'll allow you on the.
My bad, RC. My bad, RC. I'll make it up to you someday. I know you will. Yeah, most likely. I'll hold you.
Oh, Burgundy. You know that saying, they drive you crazy, but keep you sane? That's a good way of how I feel about you. You may never show up on time, have even termed your tardiness as Krause time. But when you do finally show up, your love erases any previous hate or frustration I may have with you. You have been a key component to keeping this club alive. Your passion for service, dedication to your beautiful family, commitment to the community are all noticed and deeply appreciated. When I met you 12 plus years ago and didn't know a soul in San Diego, you instantly comforted me and became my family. You have made me into a better person by knowing you. Shockingly. But in all honesty, I am grateful to be giving you a Distinguished Service Award.
Burgundy.
All right, and everyone give a big round welcome for him, but not too big, so you don't want his head to get any bigger than it already is, all right?
I gotta slide in with one.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Too kind. I definitely have too big of a head. This doesn't really fit properly at all, but it's just to house the big. But just so look at that. Just so I don't get fined by our president, I did want to thank my better half and lovely bride, Emily Kraus. She's received a Distinguished Service Award last year for her tireless work for Laurels for Leaders, and she can finally relax as the administrative manager. Thank goodness to Judith Eisenberg. I can't thank you enough. Now I get to spend a little bit more time with my wife, and but she's going to be stepping into leadership roles with Laurels, so I know we'll all be seeing her around a lot more. But just want to thank Emily because I do know, in fact, this is being recorded. All right, and she deserves it.
And so for those of you that didn't
Yes.
Another person that can't say no.
Clearly. All right, and now what you have been waiting for here. It's my pleasure to welcome back for another thrilling year of Kiwanis, your president of this club, Mike Bolin, second generation Kiwanian, and we really appreciate you stepping back up in this. We've got big shoes to fill, but we're confident we'll do it.
Thank you, Burgundy. Thank you, Burgundy.
Okay, everybody.
No, thank you, Brian and Karina. What a great program. Before I said, the word was proud. Now I'm just really encouraged, motivated, stoked to be a part of this club. I just want to thank my officers, my fellow board members, my members, my family. And I am truly honored to be your president again. And I would just say that I'm so glad to be in this space. Admiral Baker was a great place my dad and I met quite often for lunch or an iced tea. And so every time I come back to the space, I'm reminded of him, and I get to hang out with your friends and do good work. So I am really excited to continue our support of the student leadership programs. During the pandemic, we were unable to really commune with our key clubs the way we would like. So the St. Augustine High School, as well as San Diego High, we're really looking forward to getting together with them. Heather, you've got my full support to definitely engage with key clubs. Notably, this past year, we were all able to, not only bring on St. Augustine as a new key club, but also we're excited to press forward with them. As we diversify our community reach, undoubtedly this year's community impact giving through the foundation will once again have us supporting many new not-for-profits, some existing, but many more new. And I'm looking forward to that and being a part of that to benefit our children and families throughout the San Diego and Baja region. And this year we will definitely organize and foster more regular community service projects. Obviously, we weren't able to do that to the degree we would have liked during the pandemic, but now that we have safety protocols and measures put into place, We really want to provide our members with that outlet to the community as well as new prospective members. And then finally, you have my commitment to build on our rich history and really try to, as Gary says, come up with new ideas, perhaps a new event, something that we can hang our hats on, get new members and our existing members excited about supporting programs, but also getting our name out there because we're the best kept secret in town. We don't necessarily want to be that way any longer. So again, thank you. You have my undying support.
Before we adjourn, I just thought I'd like to make one announcement for the food. If you really appreciate it, because I got tired of all that shit, don't bring on and lobster and stuff every weekend from now. And so I want some good American food like we used to have our lunch at school, so that's me.
What he's really saying is round of applause for the Admiral Kick Club for the great food. Admiral Baker.
Good timing as always, Jacob. That's for sure. And press on, Mr. President. We're looking forward to your continued contributions.
Thank you, Burgundy.
And
Only a deeply dedicated grown man would get his nails painted for his club. And for that, we thank you. You definitely earned yourself your 2020 Distinguished Service Award. But I bet a big one is on the horizon. You've already shown that you can navigate through very treacherous waters. But we can proudly say to your mom that she should be proud because she's raised an amazing individual that for sure can be trusted and truly is remarkable that we are smooth sailing after the wild ride we've been on. So, Mike, you already have your award because I've given it to you, but I know that you are also a state-class candidate.
there was.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Always be big fans of the Bolden family. Great to see you, Elaine, and nice job, Mike. So, Miss Corningstone, what's in store for this kick-ass
All
football
right.
next month?
Golfers, Bonita has their golf tournament. Oh,
Oh,
Wonderful thing you do and have done for you for 49 years. Goodness.
thank you.
thank you,
Elaine.
Elaine. Give it to Mom. All right, we will be back here, hopefully with AC blowing hot on October 5th. And we are going back to Kaiserhof. We know Shawnee and I will be there with our big hats on and big beers on Wednesday. We're mixing it up and doing Wednesday because Burgundy claims he'll be there. So mark his words that if he's not, we're gonna invoice him for however much we spend that night. So
Right.
join us on the 13th and then we'll be back again on the 19th here for our second luncheon.
Do we have a few more minutes? Anybody, Kiwanians, this is your time. Any bills, bucks? We can't let you leave without raising a few dollars for the club. What's going on in your lives today? We would encourage a few words and gratitude for our awardees or anything else that anyone would like to share.
Happy that we're done.
Yeah.
Any dollars, any bills, bucks?
Chuck Day's reaching into his wallet. I know it's gonna take a while.
Next person does it, I've got to get $20 in the pot just for Burgundy wig. That scares me from here.
I'll throw $10 in for Floros donating mustache.
Any other happy or sad people out there?
Yeah, I got 20. I got 15 because days will be 15 years of my beautiful bride and we get married here.
That's right.
Same lunch.
I like to meet people. We got an amazing club. We got amazing people. We like to fight, but we also do a lot of great stuff for community kids. So I'm proud to be here with all of you.
Here's a little bit for the club, but I have to say thank you very much to Karina.
during my 2 years of Zoom meeting, division council meetings. She was always there to help me. She was always there to co-host. She was always there for everything. As it was said, she never said no. So,
It's a
I
problem.
appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I got $20 for in appreciation for everybody who's donated so much time over the years. Especially Jim and Sean. And it's amazing that everybody just going and contributing for the common goal.
Nice. Thanks, Gary.
I'd like to donate $50 for 50 years of service.
Yeah, nice.
All I have to say is for Burgundy saying those for good men, for evil, for succeed. All necessary. The good men will do nothing. And every one of you are doing something to make the world better. You should be very, very proud of yourself. And I want you to be part of your world.
Heather.
So I was gonna say, I'm heading off to work pretty soon.
Great.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say today's my dad's birthday. She's 4, my baby Canada. And the other thing I was gonna say was that I have a small business. You guys know I do college figure, I took college. And last week I enrolled my first stylist under me, so I'm slowly building my team. It's taken a while, but I'm excited because it's gonna take me more. And I think she's gonna be a really good asset. And I'm afraid she's gonna dance before I do. Actually, but we'll see what happens. Great.
Awesome.
$10 IOU, because I've got to run with that suitcase to talk about.
Oh,
Right at
okay.
the airport.
Oh, do you want to leave the can?
All right.
I'll take it to your wife's.
All right.
We're getting so close.
I'll throw in $15 for Ryan, Calvin.
Thank you,
and
Yeah,
Robinson,
Yay.
Justin and Michelle Briscoe. I remember being at that wedding 15 years ago and having a suitcase like Ryan Calvin, because true story, left on a plane to Croatia the next day. Not the easiest flight to be on after the party you all threw, but thank you for that. And just want to say it really is a pleasure to be part of this organization. And like Jim intimated and Mike said, we really need to make sure we don't keep this a secret. Everybody deserves the fellowship and the opportunity to serve the community and come together, like-minded folks to come together and do more together than we could do on our own. So I'm looking forward to that in this next year. Thank you, Mike, for leading the charge.
Oh, gosh, I've been around 31 years. That's what this is for.
Okay.
The trouble is, I'm still here and you have to put up.
Steve Morris.
I have 10 happy and 10 sad dollars. So it's been a great couple of years with the club, and I'll confess, I went to a San Clemente Kiwanis Club luncheon last Wednesday, and it immediately made me feel how much I would miss leaving this club, only because of the proximity, the geography. But I still am a San Diego resident, and if my career brings me back into our beloved city and county, I look forward to asking Carl to sponsor me back into the club, because he took a chance on me a couple of years ago, and it's been a great run. Getting to know all of you, so I look forward to being back. Ask me to volunteer. I'm not in the club, but I can still come and help out at events. So please don't
Better see it like Kaiserhoff.
That's right. I missed that North County one, and I would love more North County events. Not a lot of you live up in North County. But anyway, it's been a great time and the 10 sad dollars. I'm gonna miss you all, but I'm not too far away. I've already recruited Justin to come play in our golf tournament up in San Clemente. So stay in touch and good luck with this next year.
Thanks, Steve.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Mr. Warner.
Yeah, Warner.
So I'm gonna throw the 20 bucks in to thank you to Steve for volunteering to still be part of Laurels for Leaders. So please make sure you keep him on the list. And we'll count on you seeing there sponsoring the ASB students from San Clemente that won't be in the room.
There you go.
Hard sell.
I got 10 happy bucks because I'm not sure if everybody knows I work with the Boys and Girls Club, and I've been working since last May. So we got shut down at our site here in Morgan Heights. They just sent me to Escondido, Claremont, Forest Ranch. So I was sent to run other sites that Mark got closed down. Just seeing the kids with their masks on and the way they're grinding since last May, I'm just excited. We have mentorship behind us. We're in the ground working. Our staff, we didn't know what to do. They got sent home, came back, sent to other sites. So it's great to know that we have a lot of backup. We're working with the kids. You know, it's been great being a long time. So I'm just glad to be back. Our site's open now. Here in Morgan Heights, I'm excited to be back home. That's $20, couple, one for Jay for recruiting me to this club, however many years it was ago. And still right. Thank you.
Is that the same shirt you were wearing at the Padres game?
Absolutely, it is.
Who wears a pink polo to a Padres game, Jan?
Wait a minute, you want to get on me? Did anybody remember the happy birthday to me?
I did not. I did not. In fact, you needed a Q-tip because it sang happy birthday itself. So it might be the age, Carl, but I did play it. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't remember anything.
Oh, Tim says you guys didn't give enough. I'm gonna give $100 to the
Yeah, buddy. Thank you, Chad. Wow, Susan, you are a good fundraiser.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
And Miss Cornerstone, you've got the
I only have,
final
I
dollar.
never have cash when I'm moving around, but, big awards, big birthdays, big legions of honor. It just makes me feel so inspired. When I look around the room, every single one of you has influenced me in a positive way. And it's just nice with the world, how crappy as it is, to be around people that lift you up and fill your cup. And I have to say that joining this club was by far the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. Not only has it brought me all of you, but it's helped my personal skills. I used to never be able to get up in front of people and talk or do half of what you have all challenged me to do to keep believing me. And that's what I hope to do for all our new members, is to kind of be that family outside of all of the real family we have. This is our chosen family, and you all inspire me to be better every day. So thank you for continuing your service. We have almost 100% renewals minus Steve. But I just wanted to, thank our leadership, thank our members, and just let's keep pressing on and make the world even better place. So thank you, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, Karina. Thank you, Karina. $20. I had the opportunity to participate with my son and daughter. Both did individual community service projects this last weekend. One was for my sister's closet for homeless. The other was for TVIA, which is Teen Volunteers in Action. And we cleaned up the the big sister, little sister house. And then I'm thinking, like, how is this possible? Well, all of us were influenced by someone in our lives through mentorship and good example, whether it was through Christian, your church, some sort of value set that brought you to where you are today. I just want to thank my mom for definitely instilling that in me. I came to it late in life, but I feel, as Karina just alluded to, that all of you make me want to do more and more each day. And I'm just really happy that my kids are kind of getting that mindset too. So, thank you.
All right, folks. folks, that's it from all of us here at KCSD News Live. You stay classy, San Diego.
Yeah, boom. We are adjourned.
All right.